Hello, everyone, and welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ashley, and this is your Light in Darkness. And today I want to pass along a message to you to help you if you find yourself in circumstances of needing increased income, money, cash, flow into your business, whatever you want to call it. Did you know that you have a great power inside of you that no matter what you see yourself in right now, no matter what your current circumstances are, you have the ability to call forth, create, bring in whatever word you want to use, money, income, currency, cash, checks in all denominations, to you, to your business, to whatever. The great faculties of your mind, your thoughts, your subconscious, your inner power have the ability to draw to you what it is you need, want, and desire. You simply have to be intentional about this, to decide and declare what you want and know that it's yours and walk in that knowing. If your business is struggling right now, no matter what kind of business it is, if it's struggling and you know you need a certain amount or you desire a certain amount, then simply claim that amount is yours. See it in your mind's eye, already in your bank account, already around you, already in your banking statement, whatever it is. See it already there. Feel it. See it from the end. Don't go after it and say, I've got to get this, I've got to get that amount, I need this amount. No. That's natural to think that that's the way that things go. But when we are living a spiritual life, things happen from the inside and then they manifest outwardly, or they materialize or show themselves outwardly. Your thoughts are great conductors of energy. Your thoughts are magnetic. Your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts are electric. Your thoughts are currency. Everything you need is already available to you. You just have to know that. Know that it's yours and claim whatever it is you desire. That's it. This doesn't matter if you are a business owner, if you are working for someone else, if you are a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad, a teen. It doesn't matter what you are. It just matters how you use these thoughts. We are all equipped with this beautiful gift of an imagination, but it has been summed up and put in the place of just children having play. Playing, you know how children imagine themselves. They might be a prince or a princess or a knight or whatever, and they're playing. That is where many of us have learned and been taught that the imagination stopped. But trust and believe me, that is not where it ends. Because throughout your life, whether you're conscious of it or not, You have been creating your outward appearance, your outward circumstances. And that can be challenging for many. But when you recognize that and accept it, then you put yourself in the powerful driving seat of having the control to be able to dictate what you want to see and experience next. But if you're just letting life happen and you're not aware of that, then you can't do it. But thankfully, you now know, because I've just told you. Now the next part is you doing. Don't just consume knowledge, apply it. So what I want you to do is, I understand you might be in a situation where you're needing something. Okay. What I want you to do is begin from the end. Whatever it is, say you need $10,000. You know what? We're going to back up because that might be a lot for some people. We're just going to start at $1,000. Say you need or want or desire or just want to test this, because that's a thing too. You can just test it and see. In fact, I encourage you to. You want $1,000. Instead of saying, I'm going to get $1,000, close your eyes or keep your eyes open, however. And first of all, give thanks for the $1,000 that is yours. And that's as simple as, I give thanks for the $1,000 that is mine. I give thanks that I easily and effortlessly receive $1,000 or more in increasing quantities. Those are called affirmations and gratitude. But it doesn't stop there. Because if you are in the state of still a desperation, then you can do the affirmations, because what you're doing them for is you are helping to reprogram your mind to receive, instead of seeing the old story of you not having the $1,000. So start there. But what I want you to do is I want you to then, in your mind, in your imagination, I want you to start playing with this. And I want you to imagine how you're going to spend this $1,000, what you're going to do with it, how it's going to help you, all of the things. Let your mind just explore. Let your imagination create. And I want you to feel it. Really be excited. Even if you're not outwardly showing it, in your mind's eye, I want you to be grateful and thankful and experience it. Because that experience is the real experience. And when you do that and keep doing it as often as you need and live it, knowing that it's yours, then you will see it. And at first this is challenging, and you don't even have to do all of that once you really get this. You simply, when you really get this, you just simply shift into the state of the person that has always had whatever it is you desire. And it really is effortless. But if you're new to this, some need to do visualization. Some need to affirm. Some need to reprogram. Some need to do inner work. But, it just depends on where you're at, and you know you best. And so I want to leave this here and encourage you that you have the ability to shift your life. It doesn't matter what others around you are saying is going on or what they're doing, because this is very personal, and you have to be able to tune out what others are going on, because they are in fact creating their own reality themselves. They're choosing it day by day with the words that they speak. the thoughts that they think and the version of themselves that they choose to remain in, or that they choose to keep looping in or seeing. But it's really a simple thing. And no matter what it is, if you are a leader and business is down, clients aren't calling, no matter what type of industry you're in, if you have a shop, if you're a writer, if you are any type of creator, do this. Because it's not about the chasing after and doing all the steps and, oh, I need this lead and I need all this stuff. No, I bet a lot of you have been doing that and you're running in circles, and doubt begins to creep in because you're hearing what they say about the economy. Well, you're going to have to tune that out, and you're going to have to tune into yourself and operate on your own terms, knowing that in your economy, in the economy that you operate under, the grand spiritual economy, every day in every way, your income keeps increasing. Business keeps getting better and better, and you don't even have to even work hard for it. It's beautiful, amazing, and you make so much money that you have more than enough to save, to spend, and to share. That is one of my most favorite affirmations from Catherine Ponder, who really goes in depth in this in her seminars and books, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. She has some powerful affirmations that when I first came into the knowledge of the law, of this law, the spiritual law, I used to affirm, and it really helped me when I found myself getting out of flow, not spiraling. And the affirmation is, I make more than enough money to spend, to save, and to share. Repeated. I make more than enough money to spend, to save, and to share. Another one of hers that I love is, I am a child of the universe. I am a child of fortune. I am a child of the universe. I am a child of fortune. And I'm going to give you another one just because it's another one of my favorites, and it just lights me up, and I love it. It is, the universe is my main employer. It takes care of all of my expenses. The universe is my main employer. It takes care of all of my expenses. So remember this, no matter what your circumstances look right at this moment, this is it for that experience. You are now in your most desirable experience, and know that all these experiences exist at the same time. You're just choosing which one that you're experiencing, and let it be. Don't overthink it. Don't technique it. You don't have to keep on just thinking, am I doing it right? However it works best for you is how it's going to work. There are many of us that teach from the standpoint of the law of assumption, faith, knowing, and being. You just have to apply it. I find that why people struggle is because they're not applying a lot of times, or logic is getting in the way. And I know that because that used to be a girl. So I get it. So I'll leave you on that note. If you would like to know more about how you can work with me, my services, my classes, books I recommend, anything like that, everything is down in the description box. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. I thank you so much for tuning in. Here's to you choosing your most desirable experience now. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.